You're looking at 22-year-old Nakeem Meekins, charged in New York City with attempted murder, but he's currently a fugitive, released this week by mistake, the result of a paperwork error. If these circumstances sound familiar, then so should this.
We're going to put additional safeguards in place to make sure this never happens again.
That's Mayor Bill de Blasio speaking last week after another Rikers Island inmate, murder suspect Christopher Buggs, was mistakenly released from the jail, the result of a separate paperwork mix-up. But let's get back to Nakeem Meekins, who appeared in a Bronx court Monday on a felony gun charge and that felony attempted murder charge. The judge in the case lowered Meekins' bail on the gun charge to $1 because of a procedural issue, with no objection from the prosecutor. The problem? Meekins' $300,000 bail on the attempted murder charge was also reduced. A spokesperson for the New York State Unified Court System explains, quote, "The clerk annotated the paperwork as $1 bail on the gun case correctly, but mistakenly indicated ROR, released on own recognizance, on the attempted murder case. Those securing orders, including the mistaken ROR, were communicated to the Department of Correction." A spokesperson for the City Department of Correction, which operates Rikers Island, tells Pix 11, quote, "Based on the documentation provided by the courts, the release from custody was proper and in accordance with our policy." Retired New York City Department of Correction investigator Wendell Wooten says the coronavirus pandemic has exposed critical weaknesses in the chain of communication throughout the entire system.
I think what you're seeing now is a result of the staffing levels being so low for officers as well as supervisors.
Wooten says he fears this could happen again. A spokesperson for the court system says they're going to deal with the clerk's error through, quote, personnel and a training perspective. A warrant has been issued for Meekins' arrest, still on the loose tonight, and Buggs, a suspect who was mistakenly released last week, also still on the loose. We're live in Queens tonight. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.